We are now going to talk some Villanova Wildcats. Denise Dillon entering her fifth season, joins sixth season here at the Des. I got to get the context tuned up. This is a team last year went to the semifinals of the WBIT. Key returner in Jasmine Bascoe, who was an All-Big East first teamer as just a freshman. Coach Denise Dillon, welcome into the set. Excited to have you here. And I'm going to start right there with that player, Jasmine Bascoe. I think that was a huge story for you because you just don't know in this day and age a young player plays as well as she did, but she is committed to you. She's back for her sophomore season, international experience over the summer. Just what do you expect year two of Jasmine Bascoe to look like for you?
Well, we're extremely excited to have Jazz back. You talk about this, and it's not a secret anymore, about the retention, your purpose in trying to retain players. But when you have someone like Jasmine, it's so important because who she is as a person. Obviously she brings a lot to the game, but she just fits everything we're about at Villanova, the community, the culture, and just leading the way as a person is most important. Then you talk about her game, and it was just to watch her growth in her freshman year, but she was just tapping into, I feel, what she's capable of doing. And you're seeing a lot more of her understanding of the pace, the tempo, and just high expectations as she has for herself. Wanting to be the best and being able to compete against the best is going to permit that here in her sophomore year.
No secret that big players, big names have come out of Villanova women's basketball the last few years, and Maddie Segrist, obviously, Lucy Olson, who's doing a very good job in the WNBA. I'd like to ask you about a freshman product, and Kennedy Harris.
There you go.
I'm local in South Jersey, Coach. We see each other a lot, and she is from the area. I've heard a lot of good things about this freshman.
Yeah. So Kennedy Henry, she is... she's a special player. You're going to see her early and often. She's finding herself in that starting lineup as a freshman. I think that's so important. We have some veteran players, Jasmine, and as a sophomore, but great experience. So Kennedy has just seamlessly transitioned into the college game. Our style, our system really fits the way she plays, and the understanding she has helps her along the way. But I think it's both ends of the floor. I do. She's a selfless player, capable of doing a lot, as a slasher, shooter, passer, but on the defensive end. Not too many freshmen are ready to get in there and mix it up and understand the angles and just the defensive pressure. So she has that. So we're excited to see what she brings this freshman year.
You've also got Kylee Watson coming from Notre Dame.
Yes.
Her presence, her size. She came off a season-ending injury. How is she looking now?
Yeah.
How does she fit into your system? I know you've got that 5-out, read and react.
Exactly.
How is she looking?
Yes, but I'm counting on Kylee to really be able to showcase her versatility. We've known her since high school. Watched her, recruited her, finally got her in her
Takes some time
final
sometimes.
campaign. It sure does. You got to be persistent, and it worked in our favor. So Kylee, exactly what you said, Adona. She offers that size and presence that we haven't had in the past couple years. So showing that on the defensive end, just having that presence, but offensively around the basket, she's a force. But I really love seeing her show her range, stretching out a little bit and really playing well in that 5-out system.
And probably expected to be a leader, right? I mean, this is a Notre Dame
Absolutely.
team the last few years that was in the
Yes.
Sweet 16. I'm watching her, calling her game. She's got a voice and a presence. Who else, from a leadership standpoint, do you really want to step up this year?
Well, it is. You said it about Kylee. She just, the maturity, the understanding, certainly brings that to the table as a natural leader, but she just genuinely cares about her teammates. And I think wherever she is, that is just what she's known for. So you always look to your team to name those captains, and Kylee Watson, just being with us for a short period of time, being named captain, Annie Weldy, who's been with us for 4 years, as a senior, and then Jasmine Bascoe as a sophomore. Wow. So she's a leader with the ball in her hands, but it just shows, that overall presence. You have Danae Carter. We always say, it's the experience and the will to just bring your team along, and she's bringing it this year. So we're counting on a lot of pieces to do it. But yes, you mentioned Kylee Watson just with that maturity and experience, definitely taking a lot of young ones under her wing.
Yeah, Coach, I was going to ask you about Danae Carter. I know she's here today. She was a player we were excited to see last season. Unfortunately, had to miss the entire season. Hopefully, she's healthy, ready to go. What can we expect? What kind of impacts do you think she'll have on your team this season?
Danae Carter has really come into her own. You know, this was the first off season that she was able to train, you know, develop different parts of her game. And she has definitely recognized it. She's feeling confident. She feels healthy, most important. So getting her out there for a longer period of time. You know, last year I think it was 24 minutes or so. We're trying to get her in those 30s. So the conditioning piece, the health piece is key. So, excited for what she has to offer in her final season as well.
All right, Coach Denise Dillon, thanks for the time. Hopefully we'll see you on the main line. Villanova Wildcats picked 4th in the preseason poll. A lot to like about this roster. Right now, we're going to send it over to Chloe Murata, who's with the Wildcat.
Jasmine, you this summer had a huge summer for you. You're on the Canadian national team. What does that experience bring to you for this college basketball season?
It brings everything. I mean, playing overseas is just like, you know it. It's just a different intensity. The expectation's so different. And I just think being able to bring that back to the NCAA and to the Villanova girls is something that I cherish so much. I mean, you get pushed to a different level, and then when you come back here, you can kind of lay that expectation down. So I'm so grateful for every summer that I've got to spend with the national team.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys added a huge transfer. They talked about it from Notre Dame and Kylee Watson. The two of you guys will be one of the two best two-man games in the country, you could say. What does that bring to your team? What does Kylee do this summer that helps you guys?
Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, she's big in that paint, like she's crazy. So I'm really excited to play with her. She's just such a dominant force, and you know, she'll bring so much from us. And obviously, she's had so much experience playing before. So just being able to rely on her as a leader and as a great player, I mean, it's everything our team needs this year.
Coming into your sophomore season, you know where your team is. Yourself. You come off a great freshman year. What do you want to see yourself do this season, improve on, bring to the table for the Big East?
Right. I mean, yeah, last year was great, but there's always room for growth and improvement. And I mean, the coaches pushed me so hard to continue to get better. This year, just being a leader has been a big focus for me. Obviously, stuff on the court kind of comes natural, but leading the girls is something that I've been really working on. And, you know, so far, I mean, we haven't started playing, but I think I've been doing pretty well. So I'm excited to kind of bring that to the games.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jazz. Back to you.